What's up, everybody? It's Nick LeBeau coming back at you. And wow, just wow. We got Jamal freaking Adams, which is just I don't even know what to say. All right, first I'll tell you guys what the trade is. So, the Seattle Seahawks received, that's us, if you didn't already know, Jamal Adams and the Jets' fourth round pick in 2022. Seattle, in exchange, Jets received, Bradley McDougal, who's 30 years old, last year of his contract, kind of getting spendy because we gave him a contract. So we're definitely freeing up some cap there. A first round pick in 2021 and 2022. That's two first round picks, but I mean, if there's any really first round pick to trade, it'd be next year because there's probably not going to be a college football season. So yeah, but 2022, I mean, it's Jamal Adams. I'd take Jamal Adams for two first round picks. And a third round pick in 2021. Wow. Deals pending, physicals. I just want to point out one thing. Our secondary is now strong safety, Jamal Adams, free safety, Quandre Diggs, Shaquille Griffin at cornerback 1, Quentin Dunbar, possibly at cornerback number 2, Ugo Amadi / Marquise Blair kind of in the slot, and then Trey Flowers on the bench. Like, just straight up wow. That's got to be the best tackling team in the entire NFL. Jamal Adams paired with Bobby Wagner, and we have still 8 mil left. I think we're going to bring in two guys. I think actually in this is kind of a hot take. I think that Clowney, after seeing this, he's going to be like, wow, they're actually a Super Bowl contender. I'm going to lower my price and go there on maybe a 1 or 2. I mean, that's obviously best case scenario. Probably won't happen. But we could also get Everson Griffin. Him or Clowney. I don't know. Damian Snacks Harrison is still out there. Now, he's older, but, and actually maybe not, because that may stunt Poona Ford's development. And Josh Gordon. Maybe. I don't really want Antonio Brown. I'd rather have Gordon. But, man, our offense, I also would not be surprised if the Seahawks threw in maybe one O-lineman. Larry Warford's out there. He's pretty solid, although he has had some injury concerns in the last years. But, I don't know, man. This is amazing. We're Pro Football Focus, who I don't know if you know. Well, you probably know Pro Football Focus, but they rated the Seahawks defense 32 going into 2021. That's definitely going to change with their Jamal Adams. Our secondary, and Quentin Dunbar's going to training camp. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. This is just really, really, really awesome. Wow. I don't even know. I'm speechless. But man, could you imagine if our O-line can stay healthy and stay together? Those big guys that we need to pop off, maybe Jamarco Jones, Phil Haynes, Damian Lewis, it's Lewis. Is it? Yeah, whatever, you know what I mean. BJ Finney, Brandon Shell, Dwayne Brown's always solid. But yeah, if those guys can really mend a connection, and Mike Iupati, if those guys can really mend a thing together and protect Russ, and then Russ has DK Metcalf possibly Antonio Brown, possibly Josh Gordon, Tyler Lockett, John Ursua, Philip Dorsett. Man, that is a strong team. Oh, plus, if Will Disley can stay healthy, Hollister's solid, Parkinson, Luke Wilson maybe, probably not. Greg Olson. I mean, that's a Chris Carson, Carlos Hyde, Shad Penny, Travis Homer, maybe DJ Dallas. I mean, that core is super, super solid. And that's just offense. Defensively, if guys like LJ Collier, Jaron Reed, Poona Ford, Rasheem Green, Bruce Irvin, Alton Robinson, Darrell Taylor on the defensive line, if they can all really step up and take a big leap, and even if all of them just got even if the rookies just got 3 sacks or something, still that's contributing. Even if Bruce Irvin only gets 5 sacks or something, that's still contributing. I mean, man, and Jaron Reed and possibly Everson Griffin, possibly Clowney being the anchors to that defensive line, lifting up, and Bruce Irvin, lifting up those young pass rushers. Rasheem Green's going to take a huge step. He took a huge leap from his rookie year to his second year, and I think he's going to go even further his third year. And then on the linebacker core, I think Bobby Wagner, he's an all-pro. He's the best linebacker in the league. That's obvious. KJ Wright, we got him to mentor. I think at linebacker, actually, I think it's going to be really a lot of rotating between Jordan Brooks and Cody Barton. I think they're kind of maybe going to rotate a bit. I don't know. In there. But if KJ Wright and Bobby can teach those guys, and then we got Jamal Adams, who had, I want to say, he had a lot of sacks last season. Let me look up his stats really quick. Jamal Adams stats. Okay. Google. He had 6 sacks, 1 interception, 14 assists, 75 tackles. I mean, in his career, he's had 12 total sacks in his career. I mean, 6 sacks, that would lead us from last year. Marquise Blair, I think, is going to take a huge leap. I think he'll probably win that starting cornerback role, and I think him and Ugo Amadi will kind of switch off a lot. I think they'll both take huge steps. I think Trey Flowers is actually going to take a big step. I mean, I think we're pretty much loaded for the Super Bowl. I think, and I've said this a lot, I think it will probably be a Seahawks-Chiefs Super Bowl. And I think it'll be probably a Seahawks-Chiefs conference championship game. I think Seattle went from kind of 11-5, 12-4-ish to 13-3, 14-2-ish. Jamal Adams is a guy who is going to win you extra games defensively. We're playing against DeAndre Hopkins, Cooper Kupp, not Debo's. I mean, in the Niners, they're kind of finicky but they like George Kittle. I mean, we're playing against good elite wide receivers in good elite teams who like to pass the football. And we're going to have a high step advantage with Shaquille Griffin. And then Diggs, who's a complete, pretty much ball hawk. And Adams, who's this tackling machine. I mean, it is just crazy. I compare Jamal Adams to Cam Chancellor. And what Cam was great at was he was great at intercepting those crossing routes. And the Niners like to do that a lot. So do the Rams. They like to chuck the ball deep. The Rams are going to be doing a lot more of it now that they kind of are a bit uncertain at running back. But yeah, I mean, Rams have Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp as their 2 receivers. Cardinals have DeAndre Hopkins, Larry Fitzgerald. and Christian Kirk. Niners have, I think, Dante Pettis, Brandon Ayuk, and then Deebo Samuel's he's injured, so we don't really know what's going on with him. And yeah, it's just, this is a very high step advantage against those teams who are passing a lot. Bobby Wagner could really, our defense was having a bit of trouble with George Kittle. I think when the Niners send him and these speedster guys like Dante Pettis on crossing routes and down the field deep, I think Jamal Adams and the entire secondary will mend together and intercept the ball, bat it down, have good coverage. And I think with the boost at secondary, if we can get Dunbar especially, it'll lift up the defensive line because they'll have more time to get to the quarterback. And yeah, that's really my thoughts. It's very exciting news. And yeah, man, I'm so excited. All right, thank you guys for watching. Please drop a like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Don't forget to turn on the bell and comment what you think. Or sometimes they turn off comments a lot. I don't know why YouTube does it. I turn them on. I don't turn them off. But yeah, it'll be in the chat on the premiere. So, and I'll always be in the premiere chat. So yeah, talk to me that way. All right, peace out, guys. Awesome news. Can't wait to see Jamal Adams play. And yeah, Nick out.